Hello everyone. In this video we'll see how to import the values from an external file to use as input parameter in POSTMAN. For this purpose we'll be using collection runner in POSTMAN. This video will be useful for those who have worked on POSTMAN, knows about HTTP request, how to send request, and also how to write test scripts. Let's open the POSTMAN. For demo purpose, I'm using the hotel booking website restfulbooker.herokuapp.com. Let's do a search on booking by first name. Now the method would be get, and this is the URL, and /booking is the endpoint. Now we have to give the search parameter, which is the first name. Let's give the value as Sally and send the request. Looks like Sally doesn't have any booking. Let's try Mark. Yes, Mark has one booking made. Suppose we have to test this API with multiple search values. How can you automate this search for various test values in POSTMAN? POSTMAN offers a feature called collection runner, where it can read from an external file, and this external file can have all your search values. In POSTMAN, the collection runner can be opened by clicking the runner button on the top left part of the menu. You can select the collection of queries here. You can see that only folders are listed here. So all your queries need to be saved into a folder to get executed using the collection runner. Such folders are called collections. Hence the name collection runner for the interface that execute queries from these folders. Now you can select the external data file over here. See, we select this text file and the file name will be displayed onto the right. For some reason POSTMAN doesn't recognize text file, so you have to select the file type. And on clicking preview you can see the values in the text file. Now the iterations here is the number of values need to be executed. For each execution it will take consecutive values from the input file. So if you have 10 values in the input file and want to consume all of them, we have to give the value as 10 over here. But if we want only first 5 to be taken, we can give the value as 5. So let's set up our query first. So this is our query. However, we have to set the value of the parameter to be read from the input file. Collection runner accepts both simple text files and comma separated files. It can also retrieve data from JSON file. In this video, we'll see examples for retrieving values from text file and CSV files. Then we'll see how to retrieve different values for different queries in the folder. Let's set up our text file with data. I have already created a text file. The first value will be considered as a column name, hence I have given it as name vals, followed by 5 search values. Here we have to set the value of search parameter, whose actual value is set during runtime. And we'll be setting that using script. Any script to be set before the HTTP request is sent is written under the pre-request tab. Now what are the steps we have to follow here? The first one is retrieve the value from the text file. Then set the value to the parameter. Let's write the script where fn equals pm.variables.get, and we'll give the column name from the text file, which is name vals. Now set the value pm.variables.set, and there are two parameters. First one is the environment variable. Let's give it as first name and then the value, which is fn. Now with this script, you are creating an environment variable first name and setting its value. Now let's set that variable to the query. So we are done with the pre-request script. In the test tab, let's add a simple test for demo purpose. Say if the test for checking the status code is 200. That's it. Now let's run the collection runner. But before that, we have to save this query into a collection. Let's give the request name. Say search by first name. Create a collection, say run a demo. And save the query to the collection. Now we are ready with the collection. Select the collection here. Select the text file. Select the file type. And here you can see the values. And we'll set the iterations to 5. And run the collection. Now you can see the 5 iterations completed. When you click on the query name, you can see the request URL and has taken the value Mary, the first value. And in response body, you can see the search results. In the second iteration, you can see it has taken the second value and you have the search result in response body, and so on. The next is CSV file. How to use CSV file. We can make use of the same query and execute it using the CSV file. Let's open the runner. Select the collection. Now for this purpose we need a CSV data file, and I have created a data file for this purpose. in this case also, the first value is considered as a column name. Hence, I've given the value name vals followed by the same set of values in text file. Now we'll select that CSV file over here. And it has auto-selected the file type and the iterations as 5. We'll run the collection. The iteration is complete. On you click the query name, and in request URL you can see the first value Mary is taken, and response body you have the search results. And in the second iteration you can see the second value is taken, and in the response body you have the search results. Now next in our agenda is to run multiple queries, with each query picking up different set of values. Now I have created a collection with 2 queries. The first one is similar to the one we have already executed, searching for bookings with first name. And the second one is searching for booking with booking ID. In the pre-request tab, I have given the same script as given in the first one. Let's see the data file. Now you can see in this case we have 2 set of queries, and each query required a different kind of value. The first query requires the first names, and the second query requires the IDs. Now for that purpose we have 2 columns. The first column has the name vals with the values, and the second column has the ID values. Hence, in the query for ID, we have set the ID val to retrieve the value from the CSV file. Now I have saved these queries into a collection called using collection runner, and we'll run the collection now. Let's select the collection. You can see that there are 2 queries. Select the input file. You can see the iteration set, and the data file type is auto selected. And in preview you can see the name vals here and the ID vals here. Let's run the collection. The test is complete. Now you can see for each iteration there are 2 set of queries, since we have 2 queries. When you click on the query name, you can see the first value is taken, and the response body gives a search results. In the same first iteration, when you click on the second query, you can see the first booking ID is picked, and you have the result here. In the second iteration, when you click, you can see the second value is taken, and you have the search results over here. And in the second query, you can see the second value of ID is taken. I hope this is of some help to you. Thank you for watching the video.